Hello, Brandon. Welcome back to ESL Challenger. We're in South America now, Brandon, and we've got a pretty exciting game coming up on stream.
Yeah, we do. Like inSanitY versus Imperial. This is Imperial that is fresh off the back of a play-ins run in Cologne. So there might be a bit of jet lag. It's a pretty good opportunity for inSanitY to strike, especially considering how the seasons are both going for these teams. We can bring up the group. We can take a look at everything that is happening in South America because the format a little bit different to Europe. It is a round robin. Everyone plays each other twice, but those games are played back to back. So effectively, it's like a best of three, except there isn't a decider. You can see that inSanitY are 5-1 right now, and you might be looking at Imperial. Where are they? Well, they're towards the bottom, 2-4 with wins and losses. Two of those losses were forfeits because they had schedule clashes. The other two, they lost to Case Gaming, but the caveat for that one is that was before Tri got brought in for Henny, and they had to use Zach as a coach.
Yeah, that's a big little asterisk there, having Zach in the server. Also, that was a case with Snow. So, again, very different scenarios for these teams. So, yeah, I think Imperial looking to bounce back, obviously. Hopefully not too jet lagged. But, yeah, we're kind of expecting to see them towards the top of this table, not towards the bottom. So, only two quote-unquote real losses, so plenty of time for them to find their form and run their way to the top.
Yeah, they've had a taste of European competition whilst being in Cologne, so they want to try and make sure that,
they've only played South American teams.
True. They were in Europe and they want to get back there is my point. Vinny, Phelps, Desenchi, No Way, Try. That makes up Imperial. You know them, you love them. Try's been fitting in like a glove ever since Henny moved to Red Canids. inSanitY, this team's interesting. You've got SHZ, who used to play for MIBR. You've got Cassin, who used to play for Pain. You've got Pesadillo, who's been kicking around alongside IDK for quite a while. And you've got Farsin. So there's some exciting elements to this team. They've made playoffs a number of times over at CCT and their South America series, but they don't really get too much further beyond the round of 16, and sometimes their Swiss games, they do tend to struggle. This is a team hoping to bounce back, hoping to sort of maybe have a deep run here in Challenger League where it comes to the Swiss system. 5-1's a great start, and a big scalp to take would be Imperial.
Yeah, and it's the perfect time to do it, right? I feel like if you're inSanitY, you come in with your A game, you play your best Counter-Strike now, because if you can upset Imperial, who maybe do come a little jet lagged, suddenly you've got a real season ahead of you. We highlighted a player to watch for this series, and Brennan, we just chose Try. I think that's a fair enough choice. You have to pick someone from Imperial. He's the one that I think is in most people's line of sight right now, given he's the latest addition to the team. Had a pretty strong start. I think it was in Cologne, he had like some absurd rating on Dust 2 where they wiped out Furia. Didn't win the series, but it kind of gets you excited about what this team looks like with Try.
Yeah, it certainly does. And I think, if I'm being brutally honest, I don't think he's an upgrade over Henny. I just think they moved because Try was available, because 9Z sort of benched him. They brought in Martinez. Like, why is Try sat on the bench? And obviously something wasn't happening with Henny. So I think it was best for both parties that Henny went to Red Canids. Red Canids are looking brilliant now. Try comes over to this Imperial team, just slots in perfectly. Let's look at the veto. This is our first best of one of the day. Nuke is where we land, which is pretty spicy for a best of one. And it's a good middle ground for both of these teams. inSanitY didn't want to go to Imperial didn't want to go to Inferno. Imperial could have taken this anywhere. So Nuke is an interesting one. I think they're just relying a lot more on their fundamentals.
Yeah, their Inferno doesn't look good as of late compared to inSanitY, which it looks like to be their at least strongest performing map most recently. So you can kind of understand. And Mirage and Dust 2 have been big favorites for Imperial. So yeah, veto makes sense when you look at it on face value. This is, in fact, I'm really curious where the second veto goes more than anything now, because Nuke made the most sense. Let's talk about our predictions, Brandon. I think it's no surprise that we're going to be picking who is pretty obviously the favorite in this series, and that is going to be Imperial. But make the case for inSanitY for me.
Well, it's the perfect time to play them, really. I didn't expect inSanity to be 5-1, so they're actually on for a good standing. Like, you need to be in the top 10 to get through to playoffs for Challenger League South America. This would be fantastic if they are able to do it, because then you're avoiding the lower bracket if you can finish in the top half. So, inSanity, they got some decent players on here. Like, we know what to expect out of SHZ. We know what to kind of get out of Cassin, for example. Pesadeo has been playing out of his mind recently, so he's definitely a player I'd look to for this inSanity lineup. But do I think they can win? No. Am I excited to watch them play, though? Yeah, because I actually think this will be pretty competitive.
Yeah, I think it could be fun. It really depends what Imperial arrives in the server. I imagine they're probably not feeling great as a team, right? Having come off the way that Cologne did. Didn't even really get a chance to play the Europeans either, right? It's I kind of alluded to before. They had Fury and they had Pain. It's like, well, could have just played them at home, right? Like, why even travel to Cologne? Unlucky, really. It's just the way it pans out with the groups and the seeding that they don't get too many chances to test them Madeline officials versus Europeans, but I'm sure they got plenty of time in kind of just boot camping, scrimming against some European teams while they were there.
Yeah, inSanity actually picked Nuke when these last two teams played against each other. That was back in May, so they got to take this with like a pinch of salt. This is when Henny was on Imperial, but Imperial won it 13-5. Like, it was really dominant. And that second map in the series was Anubis, and I think that's probably where the veto's going for the second best of one. And it was dominant wins on all accounts for Imperial. But this is Imperial that have just traveled. It's been a long journey. Well, you're right. What's the mentality going to look like for this team? They kind of need to win this game. Like, it's actually quite important for the Challenger League run that they're able to sort of win out the rest of their games. So you expect them to. You hope they can. Will they? That's a question for the server.
Yeah, they absolutely need to because they're sitting outside the top 10 right now. But again, not many games under the hood for them, but tougher ones on their way. This should be one of the easier ones, so to speak, for them. So I imagine, a team like Imperial, even if they are feeling a little hard done by with their run, Cologne are still going to come in and just off pure individuals, pure kind of standard setups they have. The everything is just going to kind of come together. Doesn't really matter who they're up against. But this is where a team like inSanity, if they do a little bit of anti-stratting, because Imperial's just going to play their normal Counter-Strike here. They're not going to really have thought too hard about how you're approaching it. So perhaps they can cook something up to provide the upset. We'll see. It's going to take place on Nuke for our first best of one.
I want Imperial just to run at them, to be honest. I want Imperial to think that this game is a redemption story, and they can just be really aggressive. T-side nukes are a perfect base to start. Vinny, smoke, flash. Already lining one up for Vent. And outside is going to be the go. Pesadeo will find the first onto Phelps. And Cassin hasn't even been revealed yet, and doesn't need to be, because Pesadeo has found another.
Just trying to fight outside versus the USPs. Doesn't work out. And then the dual Berettas do that. So that's a good start. They don't even take a single point of damage. Means free head armor. And falls across the board. SHG going to hold on to the dual Berettas.
Why not?
Yeah, I mean, gives you money later for... No, mind. Buys the M4 at the end. Decides, you know what? Imperial might pose a little bit more of a threat. Let's the M4.
Where are we going if we're Imperial? Outside. Oh, this nade is going to be beefy. Oh, I lied. It looked like it was good. It looked like it was good. Only for a moment. Fastin is in close support to help up Pesadeo. I don't think he'll be needed, though. Or maybe he might. Top main dropped. Pesadeo hears that. Now, Fastin has got to be very careful in case these Glocks drop on him. Don't get Glocked.
That'd be a little sad. There's a Deagle and a P250 as well. Trying to draw out some fire to set up the Deagle, but just a tag. It gets juggled, but they're doing alright clearing this up. We'll eventually lose one to the Des Eagle. Doesn't she get any more? Hear noises in the walls, but no. No further kills, so just the one.
Alright, that was your freebie. Let's see Imperial on the gun round. Everyone will have everything they desire, apart from Try, who will just be sort of relegated, I suppose, to the rifle. We'll buy that up. Utility's a bit sparse. There's no flashbangs. Count them. 0 flashbangs. That's why Try goes back to get a Galil at the end. Where'd you take this if you're Imperial? Ramp.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hang out in the lobby area. Putting pressure on, but they do group towards ramp. Phelps in charge of the lurk outside. There's a player at secret that he'll need to be aware of. Flashed over. Dodged. That one's free. Flames. Ooh, Finny will actually get the rotate, so I do find success at ramp.
You don't need to commit down towards B if you don't want to. You could walk this into a heaven play that's currently completely open because you have caught that rotator. Essentially could catch Pesadeo. No, he just drops the smoke and heads back down. That's known. I think Essential's just going to walk through it. Yeah, he's got really good timing here if Farsin's not careful. And now he's heard him drop off top hut. This is all about what Essential can find and potentially what Phelps can do. Because his team are resetting back. They're just dropping a ramp smoke to sort of facilitate the play. This lobby push, though, could be really well timed. 25 seconds.
Yep, and it is well timed. Someone needs to go back for that bomb. Time is going to be of the essence. Oh, but Senshi wins the fight. Phelps gets his as well. 1v3 up the vent, straight into the arms of Senshi. So Imperial will get on the board. It comes down to the clock being a little too close for comfort, but they win out the key fights after losing that bomb in lobby.
Yeah, that gets really scary, though. Cassing that second player on the lobby lurk, just taking the space and denying Try. I think it's the players rotating up vent. They're just not really too sure what's going on. And where Senshi sees that smoke being thrown in towards the vent, he knows he's got a little bit of a timing on Farsin. A bit sloppy, but they are able to get it done. The thing is, Imperial will be able to punish the mistakes that inSanity make a lot easier than this CT side doing so to Imperial. There's another opening kill. Vinny and No Way applying the squeeze in towards top side, and Vinny's found a second kill. And it's yet again this vent player trying to make magic happen.
See, this is what you were asking for. Just kind of run at them a little bit. That's what Vinny does. And that will be a second on the board. Just reinvested these M4s. You want to hold on to them for the next if you can.
Fakes will work really well against inSanity because they are biting down a lot on outside control. And they've now started a second player in vent. Pesadeo was down towards secret in the previous round. If you're Imperial, you can just throw smokes and maybe just send Phelps over to be this lurk, because he's done to good effect. He hasn't actually been needed yet in the gunfights. But you keep his presence there.
Ooh.
Captain blowing up hurts.
That actually hurts a lot. Now you can't invest. That's just silly, really.
Oh, he gets dropped to 5-7. That is awful. You had M4 armor.
Yeah, I just didn't anticipate. I feel like by now you should know that these...
Yeah.
Then CS2, it's massive.
Lobby push. They've even dropped their own smoke. They're going to walk through it. This isn't anticipated by Imperial at the moment. The walls are closing in. Look at Pesadeo. He's taking that M4 and he's gone all the way outside. Can just reaffirm to his team this lobby aggression is the correct call.
Yeah, but the thing is, if Imperial just walk into A, like, it's not really going to be difficult for them. The M4s are at extremities. 5-7 need to get something. Now the push comes. Gets one, but not feeling brave enough to fight for more. Just disengages.
Got AMERICA, look.
Second flank. Yeah, he's pushed all the way through. The bomb being planted. He will get a kill, you imagine, for free in a moment onto inSanitY. Oh, well, he didn't quite clear it. So maybe he'll get that kill on Try instead. Oh, maybe. He'll try for both. One, Try, caught on the ladder. Now you got something cooking. Now you got something really cooking, and both them force strike. Imperial caught unawares.
Yeah, nice from AMERICA. Just waits. Just doesn't need to take the kill. He hears another guy shooting at Hut, and he thinks, I could get a 2-for-1. And as soon as he does, the other rifle that removed himself from the equation at ramp just comes in at heaven. AMERICA goes massive. And Imperial, once they take the site, they just sit in the control they've already got. They don't explore main. They don't go towards back site. It's way too easy for inSanitY just to pressure them. But that lurk is everything, and it completely catches them unawares.
I feel a little silly about that. That was just 2 M4s. Literally just pushing at the right time. This engage actually ends up being perfect. Being very aggressive with this AWP outside at red, but the molly will flush him forward, straight into Try. Try even gets whiff of someone too far away in credit. Needs to be careful. Sadeo's actually going to fire a few shots of his own. Remind them where he's at, but the bomb has crossed successfully. In fact, 3 players down, 2 at ramp, which is completely open. Imperial will just walk into B.
They feel a bit weird that they haven't received contact. They saw players outside, but now with no one at ramp, you're worried about whether there's actually anyone on B. The answer's no. We know that, but they don't. So they're going to scale quite quick, and with intent, inSanitY can go, I don't see anyone. Be careful of dark, but otherwise, the site is ours. There was just misinformation there. You see AMERICA was just looking at back garage the entire time. They were completely caught off that Imperial had ever crossed down in towards Secret. And I think the ramp player had rotated to come and help outside. They were so convinced it was going to be a heaven ramp. Now it is.
Hunting them in CT spawn. Don't want to hunt too heavily, but Vinny knows his teammate's got 3k, can afford a drop. Ouch.
Ouch.
Headbutts that one.
He lives it, which is the main thing.
Yeah, with the bomb ended up doing crazy amount of damage.
With the save, it just means the investment can still remain. Cassin's got an AWP out. Once more, IDK has dropped that over. Prefer saying that than I don't know. It just feels weird when I'm like, oh, I don't know what he's doing. I don't know he's pushing. In fact, it's him that starts down Secret.
Yeah, wanting to eliminate that possibility early. Imperial are going to clock. Ooh. Phelps, pants.
He wins that?
Turns it around, though. Now he's wearing the pants.
Daddy Phelps. Cousin of Michael.
I'm not going to give you that one.
It's very quiet. But look at all these over rotates. Everyone's down B. And it's because Cassin has got a deep line in towards ramp. Flashbang forward for fasting, but they're just splitting through main here. This position isn't too bad out of fasting, but he can just be caught in the back by No Way. There he is.
Down the corner. Oh, misses a shot, so No Way. Clear smoke just to make sure. Gonna give up anything there. What a saving for inSanity.
Yeah, they do this quite a lot, and this is one of the criticisms I've had of them for past like month and a half. They got good opportunities to sort of go for these plays, and they don't. But the thing is, the reason why they're put into so many retake positions is because they over-rotate, and they feel like they've got a really good read of the situation when actually they don't have a clue what's going on. And I don't mind the lobby push, I don't mind the player in towards Hut and Fasting, but he needs support, he needs someone there with him so they can go for these timed pushes. And maybe he felt like he had the control because of Cassid in towards ramp, but Cassid was still holding a really passive line. He wasn't actually peeking in towards lobby. There was no way for him to take the contact, then Fasting jiggles. Like, that small iteration of maybe 2-3 steps forward from both of these players can completely turn the round on its head, because the Orc can come to contact, then the rifles will swing around to look at ramp, Fasting reveals self from Hut. Like, they could easily get a couple of kills there. In fact, they just don't, and they remain incredibly static, and it's so easy for Imperial to isolate these kills.
Yeah, they're having a field day. And I wonder, Imperial are going to start to feel that A is very easy for them to get access to. inSanity are putting a lot of focus, particularly outside and secret early. Honestly, kind of feel like you could just default this and work it out as you go.
Yeah, there's several options here. Ramp has been a success story for Imperial. They haven't actually had a fight at ramp yet. Ooh. A couple of nades go forwards to offset a potential Cassin swing at Squeaky. Ramp feels like the destination. IDK now knows that players are in close proximity, so he'll drop a flash, he'll get out of there, but where's his rotate? There isn't one, and Phelps has dealt with Paysteo outside. This time the Lurk finds the entry.
Yeah, and now they're so scrambled. The AWP is down secret. So you have 2 players down B off the back of 1 kill outside and forcing ramp control.
And it weirdly still could work, because look, they're going B.
Yeah, they are actually going to go to it, which is kind of crazy. Cause, the bomb's actually leading that venture down as well, but I think they're just putting a bit of pressure on and then disengage. Because they can just kind of walk into A. The only player is Fastin, and he was in main. He's called now to the top of Hut.
SHZ's now come over, and he was Heaven. So he was looking, and he's still worried about Hell, and he should be, because Vinny's there on the Lurk. But Fastin is holding like 4 different angles. He has no idea what's going on, needs a kill. Desperate to find one over at Squeaky, but doesn't swing. 25 seconds, by the way. Imperial need to make their move, and it will be through Vinny. No Way helps out as well. The A defense crumbles, and Imperial are about to ascend to a 5th.
Yeah, just make it so uncomfortable for inSanity. No scope will actually do a bit of work. Can't deny the plant, though. Kind of second take on that to see that the bomb was being planted in the open. Too late to deny. Yeah, I mean, it's very good Counter-Strike from Imperial. Yes, it does feel like the clock is low, but ultimately they've got 4 players grouped, and then they have Vinny, who's already gotten into Heaven. So you just have this group of players being really active, putting the pressure on, throwing their utility, doing these little gunfights and spams, and then Vinny just catches that perfect distraction to walk up. You don't even get to save the AK.
That's the point, though. It's the distraction thrown in at 20 seconds. The last thing SHZ is going to expect is Vinny. And I think Vinny might have even heard the drop down on site, which means his ladder lurk can be in full effect. There's a number of ways in which the round looks like it can go wrong, but Imperial, I suppose, are in full control, even if it doesn't look like it. Because that round had a lot of tripwires in which inSanity sort of had good positionings. It was just that lurk. That lurk from Vinny sealed the deal.
Now, first outside. Who needs Bro smokes. Just walk over. Captain's boosted. We'll find one with 50-50. Can't quite connect to the head. So the half by not looking to find too much. Tries even holding for the push. MP9 and a dream. But Phelps hanging out on the corner. We'll put quick end to that.
What a shame. What a shame. Like, there's still time for inSanity to build back, but this was a 2-0 start. They then won a round in which they only had 2 M4s. And since then, Imperial have just been on the rise. I don't think Cassin has been direct enough. He's gone towards ramp. And he went outside once, but then he got just pushed by the volley. And that was it. So I kind of want to see a little bit more out of Cassin. Kind of going to take a very passive line outside. Anticipating, hoping that the smoke ball will come in. Can he see over the top of it? I don't think so. And that nade is so early that, of course, no one from Imperial is going to cross.
Now they will. Everyone, in fact. Cassin will find success onto Vinny. For Imperial, it's actually not particularly comfortable. Well, made slightly more comfortable. Cassin felt like he was not very indecisive on what he wanted to hold there after getting that first kill. Caught between Secret and the Red Cross. But no life-saving support for him there. Just an AWP shot from Try. And now the team can walk down lowers. And no one's there.
Yeah, why haven't they rotated? They've gone to get this info outside, but it's just way too late for inSanity. Players will come down to ramp now. Phelps has just spotted one on the left-hand side and the right. Confirmation of util. Burning alive is no way. And he just about lives. The Senshi will now gut out the vents. And currently, there's everyone down ramp. This is a weird retake.
I mean, it looks good. They got the numbers. They have all of the space. And they're winning out the fights. Try and the spam. But now you know exactly where the Senshi is. Kit in play. Sticking the bomb. Oh, it's not quite the stick. Needs to reload. Can he deny it? The spam. No, can't quite get it done. Paseo will defuse and even get the final frag. Imperial looked like they had all the positional advantage and then they lose it all as soon as the bomb goes down.
Well, it's because the only one that's on the site is No Way. And he's just fighting by himself between 2 ramp players. Imperial don't have control over towards control. They have players in towards single. They have one in towards double, but they don't have space on the site. They just left it open, hoping that they could just win these fights out. They were hoping inSanity would go in towards double, maybe probe in towards single. They didn't need to. They had everything. And now Cassin hits a sharp shot onto Phelps. That's more like it.
Nice kill through the spam too. No way. Caught off. This is looking great for inSanity. Vinny and Try. What can they achieve here? Smoked off. inSanity don't need to do anything. They've got everything covered. They can just wait. This position's ridiculous. I don't think I've ever seen a CT hold here.
Good luck. Vinny's just trying his darndest to keep all the attention over. Try can walk forward. He's still got the threat. And Pesadeo lurking and waiting in the wings. SHZ just needs to time his jiggles to gain info rather than taking a fight. Otherwise, he's going to hit the deck. Fortunately enough, Farston is here. This is where the flank will start to activate. Try 1v4. Not out of the realms of possibility. It could be made really difficult in a sec. Unless he drops. Oh. Pasteleo actually misses. He can still go B here.
Oh
he can
my
still
God.
go B here. What a shot onto IDK. 10 seconds left. Try makes it down. And Cassin burns to 1 HP. Doesn't fake out the plant. Swing on the AK. Try has done it. A 1 versus 4 handed on a silver platter.
Well, to be fair, he did have to serve himself a little bit from the buffet, but they were offered up, and it was delectable. That flick on the 3rd kill was disgusting. They gave him the chances, worried about that vent drop, wanted to deny it, and, well, it was try. You come for him, you cannot miss.
Oh, both players whiffed on him. Outside lobby. Like, that cannot happen. You cannot give this distracted guy chances. And then look at this for a dominant performance. That's your A explode. That's your round over. Cassin 1v5. You got try in your locker? You gonna go put on the try mask? I don't think so. Just try as you might. It only ends in death. Imperial get 8 on the T side of Nuke.
For a 1v4 from Try, we end up 8-4 at the half. Shocking scenes after inSanity look poised to tie us up. Instead, they have to do it the hard way and on the T side.
Oh, decoys. Oh, and a dink. That's a good
fun.
start. They haven't made it any further, and Try can confirm this. Currently only Vinny, but Phelps has recrawled his way back up the ladder, and now you've got a Heaven player. Back to ramp, question mark? Yep.
Poke down. Gonna molly to doors. Phelps reveals himself and wants to get a little bit more done. Oh, he can deny the bomb. No, he's gonna get off it and actually come around and deal with him. But a good shot from Try. Suddenly, from 5v3, it's a 2-on-2. Bomb to be planted. Try has him locked in. In fact, has the info on both. Essentially needs to get a move on to come and support. There's a kit and a smoke in play. Just need to find these two targets who have some nice tucked in positions. Tetris, where Pasadeo lurks. Essentially just trying to find this shot, and they're all isolated. Essentially swung on both, castling with the double and the pistol for inSanity.
Yeah, well done from inSanity. They made the best out of a bad situation in terms of wanting to go to A, turning it in towards ramp, capitalizing the dink they got from No Way in the first instance, and then in that 2v2, as soon as Cassin gets the first, it's just a 3, 2, 1, everyone swings, round locked in. Both pistols claimed by inSanity, and it's still 8-5. Oh, it's an instant top main. That's cool.
Hiding from the fire. Stink. Oh, hiding from the fire didn't matter. Can't hide from the bullets. Okay, well, let's see, Cope. Try looking to catch someone with his deagle. They are set up in case these players do hunt with the Mac-10, so they can punish.
Not that way.
Oh, that's like the one way that's free.
You're probably thinking, no way. How's he got up here and still not seen anyone? They just let him go. Alright, No Way gets caught. P250, now try to deal with a jumping player. That is like my worst nightmare in CS2. Phelps feels the full brunt of it. It's how you get the conversion. And this is classic South America. I don't know if you've been watching Cologne, but this is now the new meta on Nuke. Which is buying MP9s and getting util. So then you can follow up and have a good buy anyway with util in the next.
Yeah, so you keep that kind of 2K-ish. So it's almost like a half buy.
Do you know what this reminds me of?
What?
Valorant.
Hmm?
Valorant.
Oh, I see. Is that a thing they do?
Yeah. It's really horrible.
Yeah, it's interesting.
But I like it here. We did it first.
Furia and Liquid were doing this a lot.
Yeah, so Liquid copied Furia.
Yes.
Because Furia did it to them in the first BO3.
I don't know if I like it. I kind of do, actually.
No Way does.
You can get rifles if you kill someone. And it gives you 2 buys. Because the Ts are going to have a weird buy anyway. Generally. Is it always the best choice? No. But on certain maps, certain situations, absolutely. And it looks like it's going to be a good choice here. They're going to secret. We're getting spammed. Trying to corner them back to secret. Maybe not. They just walked through. Tries in really loud about his runaway, so Phelps might be completely unknown.
But was it too loud?
Suspicious.
35 seconds. The worst case scenario for Imperial here is if these players go Heaven. Oh, actually, maybe not. Second player not ready. Oh my gosh, the MP9s are doing it. And the MP9s have done it. They just swarmed them. And how on earth 2 Heaven players get decimated by SMGs is beyond me.
Yeah, see, now you've got AK, Galil.
I'm convinced
loaded.
that's the best buy ever.
Yeah, it's not. It's kind of cool. Kind of cool. Should you start doing steel
That
pods?
definitely
I don't
becomes
know.
meta. That becomes meta on Nuke. Inferno, I could see it becoming meta
Yeah,
on as
Inferno
well.
for sure. Rushing outside. Good damage. Heat sheet. No.
Oh.
He runs away.
Look at that nade. It went like right through over the top as well, as if he was escaping. That would have been perfect, except he escaped.
Ah. Could have got away with it. If it wasn't for that meddling escaping.
Dastardly shush.
Shh. Biduk. Holding. In case it's a hot push.
Ooh, Phelps. He's going to get caught off guard by that. Fast in. Proficient in edging. We'll find Phelps. Try. Now down secret. To contend. Vinny under pressure by IPK. Who's actually not going to get any support from main players. They're just going to come all the way down secret, and Pesadeo crouches under the crosshair. Essentially, we'll find one, sure. But there's still a 3-on-4. Two players are incredibly low for inSanity. And it's all up to Imperial if they want to try the retake.
She's stuck with the MP9s. inSanity, slow it down. Default outside. I gifted up a few fights, and that's all I need. They catch Phelps. Cheeky little play around the edge of the smoke, and Phelps actually thought he had the advantage for a second, but spotted first. I fasten. And then try with the Galil. Can't convert. So we're going to have a 2-round game all of a sudden. It's a lot closer than anticipated.
I'm going to say something maybe controversial to your average viewer. In that situation with Phelps and, who was it, Farsin, I don't think that was like a left eye, right eye peak conundrum. And I think that doesn't really exist as much in CS2 anymore. I think it is about being how close and far away you are to the angle.
Oh, yeah,
because Phelps was closer to the wall. No, but it's also just true. However, the tweet is correct. It's because Phelps was close to the wall, there was like less of him, less of Farsin he could see, but Farsin could see more of him.
Yeah, and those two things combined, right, just make that really hard. And not to mention the smoke, right, which is also covering like his arm, which you would normally see. So just like it's like 3 different things playing into that fight. And
I don't know who
really
tweeted that, but you're goated because that's just so true.
But it's cool how like CS has these things where there's just all these different little mechanics coming into play for a single fight, you know? It's nifty.
That's why this game's the best. No way. Oh, clears him! Damn, alright. That's one hell of a clear up top lobby.
If you wide swing a close angle, it doesn't matter. Double setup. Straight into the jaws of the beast. Vinny gets one. Try. Not getting anything. Uh oh, Try needs help. Senshi will offer it up. Only for a moment. Gotta be cast in.
Oh, yeah, oh, I thought he was going to go up the vent. I was going to say, don't go up the vent. Yeah, let's get the bomb. Now he might go up the vent, and this could be dangerous. Because there's a player here immediately. Phelps. Spots him. Cassin's like, oh, crap. Oh, I need to go back to B. You can't clear No Way here. If you clear No Way, you are the best player ever. However, with his HP, it's 10 seconds. He's saving, which feels horrible, but he needs to.
Yeah. There's a wolf. Oh, yeah, there it is. Oh. Careful, careful, careful. Oh my god, he's lucky he hits that no scope.
He's good. He's okay. He wasn't stressed at all. 10-7. Both these economies are on a nice edge here. Very important round. If inSanity win this, they could bring the game to within 1. Or in fact, maybe even level. It has to be a force and an eco. But Imperial, they just want to win the round. Can't do maths on the fly right now. It's both single stage loss, so they could win the game.
Okay. That's all I need to hear.
In fact, to tell you what, if Imperial win this round, it's 13-7. There you go. Quick
Okay,
maths.
cool. Gotta win it, though. Tries low. He's gonna park his butt at ramp. Outside, being spotted by Phelps from all the way at heaven, so he can fast respond to where he's needed to be.
Tries in such a committed angle here. I don't know how he escapes. He'd have to jump off and like run.
It's
but on
crazy
low
spot to
HP,
be.
oh, I don't know.
Dinked and you hang around out here. He's gonna do it.
And
he's
out.
gonna do it, and he gets away with it. All right, fair enough. Seemed unlikely.
Oh, this angle from the Senshi. It's guaranteed a kill. There it is. 20 seconds. They're going to try and throw it into a play, but the Senshi can just back off. He can also throw a flash for Vinny. Vinny's missed. 15 seconds. Player in from heaven is helping, but the Senshi doesn't need it. And now Cassin, he decides that he's out of there. And he'll definitely be out of there. He'll save the AWP. But that's all that inSanity can save.
Yeah, 2 rounds in a row where Cassin's just had to hold on to the AWP at the end. Yeah, so now what do you do? You've got an AWP with $500, and you get 4 players with $200. This is so uncomfortable. Do you just force it?
You have to. You got like 2,400 loss. Like,
what if you just half forced it? What if you just bought a deagle and a smoke grenade instead?
you can. Cassin's economy is like chalked. You'll have to get like Mac 10. Oh, not where Phelps wanted to throw the nade. But this is as good as it gets for Imperial to force map point. I've liked what I've seen out of Farsin, Pesadeo, Cassin. It's just the other two that are really letting the team down. And there's the AWP, it's gone.
Try.
Oh, and there's Trice.
Having some fun. Okay. Top it all up. No. It's the one. That's 12. He prophesies 13-7, but at least inSanity will have a bit of a buy into this. Cassin goes wanting. But it's okay. They've got rifles. And Deagle. No Tech 9.
Go away.
Yeah,
2
just go
flashbangs.
fast.
That's all you need. Smash A. You gotta try something to upset Imperial. Because all of these slow rounds just aren't working. You're playing right into their hands. Try's having a field day. There we go.
On forehand. And Phelps hits the deck as well. There, how far does he want to go with this? No way he is holding if he does decide to ascend heaven. If he just sits here, he can catch off rotations potentially. And he's going to go up.
Yeah, the thing is, I think you just let him lurk, and you bring the rest of the squad up and you split main. But you need the main players to take contact. It can't be Pesadeo.
I mean, he could wide swing this from the top, but he's going to. Good night.
That works too.
Still play here, one off the bench. but they're both dealt with immediately. So, 13-7. Not going to you for my lottery numbers.
No, I wouldn't. I've actually never won the lottery.
No.
Hard to believe because the odds are just so good. No, I actually haven't.
You.
Actually, that's a lie. I've won it once.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I got
like
a tenner.
8 quid or something, yeah.
Free numbers.
Hell
Don't
yeah.
gamble, guys. It's not worth
Pays
it.
for the ticket. Buff, Casey, Hut, Senshi sits in the vent. Oh, he's been super loud about it. Three and fours.
Ooh, Senshi was...
2 and fours.
How did he get to red? Blood was vent. He just run there. And you're right, that's just an M4 on the floor that can't be recovered now. Which is a bit of a shame. If you're Phelps and if you're Vinny. Vinny is just on his own. Over at A. This poor guy. He needs support.
Sadly, don't want to have any trip-ups on their way here. Phelps's push might be a trip-up.
Oh, I've seen it. Vinny drops the bomb. Wins the round.
They're going to stack A.
The crowd goes wild. Oh no. Good molly. Vinny needs to peek first. Vinny needs to be that point of contact. He gets it. And they overwhelm the MP9, but not before Phelps finds one. Tries to at the back of sight, and he finds 2 kills. Pesadeo versus the 2, and No Way comes in clutch just in the nick of time. It was the 5-7 providing the distraction, but it's Imperial that take the map win.
Yeah, stacked A at the end. Just too many bodies. 9 seconds left. Yeah, time becomes an issue. They're trying to force their way in. It's not comfortable. It started so well. If they just kept that player outside, continuing on the lurk, could have caught Phelps, could have just stayed active, come through main at the end to help out. But instead, they regroup, try and the issue, and they walk into 3 players. Try doing everything in that map, just in general as well. I know we highlighted him as our player to watch. And yeah, rightly so. 19 for 10. 104 ADR, pretty decent. And a 1v4.
He was really quiet until that 1v4. And then that
Yeah.
someone just awoken inside him and he just started killing everyone. Really important impact to the back of sight too. He finds 2 of those kills, just cleaning up the hut play. And you're right, there was just nothing for inSanity to offer up there in that last round. And they just made it really tough on themselves. They tried to do an Imperial, but they didn't have the layers. And it's those mini mistakes that will come back to punish you if you're a team like inSanity. You can't make them against Imperial. But that was Nuke. It was pretty contested, considering I came into this thinking that it was potentially going to be a blowout. Now Imperial have warmed up into things. That gives me a little bit of fear for inSanity. We're going to go to a break. When we come back, Nuke will no longer be in the map pool. So we'll have to find out what our next best of 1 will be just after this.
Welcome back and get ready. Strap in for round 2. Brandon, nukes out of the equation. We're going to go to brand new territory. Expecting a different result?
No. To be honest, no. Imperial look like they warmed right up into that game. You're now looking at a veto which has got nuke removed, and Imperial can sort of flex their muscles where it comes to the veto. They can start to bully Insanity a little bit more and put them on uncomfier territory, which means that it's going to be really difficult just in this best of one. I think Imperial looked really good. I think there was 3 players kind of popping off for Insanity, but we missed SHZ, for example. He was really absent just for the majority of that nuke game. And that can't be the case, especially when you're going up against an Imperial team. If you're the likes of Insanity, you need everyone to be stepping up. You need everyone to be pulling their weight. Otherwise, it just isn't happening ever.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? Even like Cassin, for instance, there's a lot of rounds where he just wasn't able to get involved because at the tail end he was just getting exits, right? Because the rest of the team had kind of fallen apart around him. And yeah, there was some really good moments. It kind of felt like there was an opportunity to make that go a little bit deeper. They got off to a good start. They were able to kind of break the economy towards the end. And they even had some cool rounds, like the one where they saved the 2 M4s that we were actually able to convert. So a lot of the ideas were there. Pasadena had a great map as well. So I'm hoping that they can, show us something here on our second outing. But yeah, it's going to depend on the veto. I feel like Imperial now kind of brushed the jet lag off. They've had their first game back in South America and probably going to be feeling pretty comfy going into the second map.
Yeah, and it felt like at times it was just really simple for Imperial. I think Insanity were making just a lot of mistakes in the mid round, and Imperial were just punishing them. And we saw him obviously get that 1v4, and from there look lights out. And that wasn't just on the AWP, that was also on the rifle. That's going to be a big telling sign moving forward just into this one. We're on Mirage. That's the second map. This is not good for Insanity.
Yeah.
They are really not favored coming into this anyway, and Try has made that a hell of a lot worse. Can Imperial get a pistol?
Well, it's Imperial's best map, so you imagine they're going to feel pretty good about getting pistols. And it's a good start. 4-on-2. Made into a 1-on-3. Cassin, again, trying to pick up pieces, and nothing to be done. So Imperial get their pistol. Got to a good start.
Yeah, I'm just taking a look at the veto now for Insanity versus Imperial, and Imperial remove Anubis, which I thought could be a good middle ground map, and they go, do you know what, we want to bully you. Insanity removed Dust 2, and they leave Inferno and Mirage. The reason why they removed Dust 2 is because Imperial were looking so good in that IEM Cologne play-in against South American teams. So they go, do you know what? We don't want to play you on that map. And Imperial just go, okay, let's play Mirage. It's just worst case scenario, really.
There was no easy way through this veto for Insanity.
No.
As soon as Imperial banned out Anubis, it was like, well, you're not going to go now. Finny bites off more he can chew with the MP9.
So Try.
Oh. He also kind of fumbles it. Maybe Phelps can be the redeemer. Surely someone can step up and get more than 1 kill. It's inSanitY. Yes. This was a full eco. And they end up losing 3 players.
Did nobody get the M4 at the end? No. No, there wasn't enough M4. It was 2 MP9s of FAMAS. No, we're fine. My mistake. And also Imperial's mistake. The fact that they let 3 players gobble them up. Alright, what you got for us, Insanity, on this buy round? Mid smokes, and only 1 real player just almost committing to them. And Try is already walked underpass and found the opener. Pasadeo, silenced early, is a sign of good things to come for Imperial.
Phelps catches 1. as well. Cassin with the bomb by himself in middle, trying to find something back. That smoke's very annoying for him though, because it not only blocks off Vinny, who he was looking for, but also allows Phelps to escape. And puts a lot of questions as to the positionings of the CTs. Are they in ladder?
They're just moving. Yeah, they're just moving so much. Like, Try is rotated over. It's so brutal. They switched off connectors, so you imagine they're going to spiral this into a mid to B. They're taking the time to clear out ladder now with 2 deep flashbangs, and No Way just steps in, and No Way jumps out. 2 quick kills for No Way. Is there even a kill in response? No. That is brutal.
You're not going the FAMAS to an AK. Perfect stuff for Imperial. Yeah, No Way just sees the gap. Here's the flash into ladder, knows that a player in middle had to have thrown that, and there's a player in ladder at the moment, so he has a chance to isolate a fight, and then knows he can't stick around in window, because that tray will come from ladder, so he just drops down, and lo and behold, there's another player there. Gonna be half bite, and it's gonna be an A hit. Essentially, No Way here. But they are the only ones close. In fact, Imperial have 3 players towards B right now. So if inSanity just go off the back of that slightly off-kilter incendiary, they will get the opener. Essentially has to step up. How has he tapped down that many? He collateral headshotted. That is the full house for the Senti.
That's not fair. They got the opening kill. inSanity found the opening kill, and then they just walk out ramp and they go straight into a collat. Oh my goodness me. If that doesn't highlight the golfing skill, I don't know what will. But that was really fortunate for Desenchi. He'll take it. He'll take all of them. Imperial, they'll take all the rounds too. 4-0, a red hot start to their CT defense.
Trying to fight out middle. Phelps causing the support. Comes in the form of a flashbang and a swing. And, yeah, said she's not done. There's a buy round, by the way. Cassin reminds him of that with his AWP. See? Oh, okay. Nice little lurk through. Desenchi falls as well, and suddenly you've got an open A-bomb site.
Lovely. Well timed with the connector lurk. Spam back. You got to be careful to have that with Vinny. They will give him the grace and they will leave him alone. No Way grabs the AWP and backs out. It's going to be a save. This is a perfect round, especially because this was a 3-on-5. Pesadeo just has the timing to come through connector. Chimes in on the stairs player. The player back site is not ready for the quick scaling. Pesadeo with a drive-by on No Way. And they're going to try and deny this AWP. And he will.
Alright. Pesadeo is looking fired up. It looks good on Nuke as well, to be fair. So first round on the board. They make it costly too. So if they can win this next one, Imperial will be reset financially. Spam. Phelps gets away.
It looks like they really want to re-aggress mid here. You got Try and No Way by Con. Phelps has been spammed out. Otherwise, that would have been a swing together. Flashback's brilliant. Does No Way dare flirt with the idea of going through this smoke? Instead, it's blown open. No one home. Fakes out running into it. And needs to manage all of these angles. Will spot IDK, but Pesadeo runs through the top. And we'll remove him. Now inSanitY being pinched in from 2 different angles. The second shot looked clean. Fortunately enough for him, Try will try and bail them out, but it's pesadeo again with a lightning fast headshot. 3 versus 2. There is utility. There are defuse kits here, and Vinny's up close. And they have no idea. SMG round the corner, but it's the jiggle from Farsin that makes it so. inSanitY will get their second, and Phelps will just have to retreat.
I felt like Try really just felt like he could just do anything there. After getting the kill on Palace, just thinking, yeah, I can just swing out. Just not anticipating that there could be a player ramp because it's completely caught off. Overwhelmed by 3 different angles. A little bit unnecessary. If he just sort of sat back, played his lines, I think that could have been a very easy Imperial round. But inSanitY, run through. Phelps, love to take this orb out, but won't be allowed to. So nothing saved over for Imperial.
The idea was actually Cassin to be the bait. It turns out it's the rifler behind him. But it works either way. They keep the orb, they break the bank. Imperial now on an eco. This mid control over the past few rounds has been brilliant from inSanitY, and Imperial just haven't really had any headway in trying to fight it. And if you're inSanitY, you can condition it again in this round, and you know that Imperial will have to react in the following buy. And that's where you can hit fast A, that's where you can hit fast B. That's where you can start playing with the mental warfare of Imperial. Just don't get eco'd.
Shouldn't get eco'd. I like the ladder room stack. It's fun. DK has not had a good start to Mirage, and I don't think his Mirage is going to continue being good into this round. I lied. He gets 2.
Oh! That's the bomb dropped. That's the bomb dropped. Oh, inSanitY nearly. There was a pesadeo. They can grab the bomb. Look at spawn. Farsin is trying to win the round here for inSanitY. But if the jungle player goes looking, maybe you could find something. Oh, SHZ on the timing, looks back. And then Try misses the mark in the window. It's actually probably to his benefit as he lives for only a couple of seconds longer. See you soon.
Yeah, it was fun for a moment. That long-range spray, not quite it. If he had armor, though, he wins it for sure. Of course, it was Nico, so he wouldn't have armor. Therefore, why even bring it up? Great question. I shouldn't have. Let's get back to the action. Tryzel can jump in short. Have a nice line that he can hold down. No one scaling over. B about to be under threat.
Or maybe not. Vinny's spammed pesadeo down to half. And that one bit of spam is going to force them all the way back. Now your attention turns to middle. With No Way and Try bolstering it. And Phelps has even come in for a third support. This setup is really good to deal with mid. And the flash under will only reinforce No Way's belief in holding this angle.
Shot from Try. No Way swings through. Can't get the second. Phelps. Oh, that felt, again, like you're trying to force the issue. And Cassin's going to punish. Have to go back and get the bomb. And the world's lightest leg shot. Through the wall. 2 on 3. Do you feel this position of SHC should be enough to lock in this round as long as he doesn't overextend?
Yeah, they now know where both these players are. They've heard Vinny tick in the molly. There's that overextension you were speaking about. Try's got low HP, but it doesn't matter because he's got the AWP. Relocation as well out of Vinny. He's in connector. Could find a time in here. And fast in, but gun barrel spotted. Ensures that inSanity can win the round. Oh, sigh of relief for this T side as they nearly flubbed it.
Yeah, but like, why does Phelps jump up onto window? You know what I mean? Like, that's... I guess he just really wants to capitalize on a fast timing, but that's just not a fight you're really often going to win. It's a little unfortunate. Probably didn't look as bad from his POV. From our POV at top mid, it just looked like he jumped up.
Yeah.
Straight into them.
He didn't need to. This one should be the conversion, and it is. Any more for Pesadeo? No. And Vinny's got armor. Senchi's on a late lurk that is currently being protected, and Phelps is locked out the round. They got 2 players here. Oh, the bomb's in spawn. Oh, I didn't even notice that. It's okay. It's all good. Farsin's got it, and Cassin deals with Vinny. For a moment, again, inSanity, that did look insane.
Could have been something.
It would have been a freaky deaky way to win the round.
Oh, we love a freaky deaky way of winning. Well, speaking of freaking and deaking, 5-4, inSanity in the lead.
Double blunder. Oh no, and Try just nailed himself. And yet it's somehow still fine. Oh, sure. That's hilarious.
It's not how you fall. It's how you pick yourself back up.
And your teammates are right there around you, giving you a little shoulder on each side, boosting you up.
Well, sandwich, but there's a swing from Palace. SFC has found 2. No way. Finish is burning out straight into the AWP. No way, looking for the time to swing. There it is, but can't convert his kill. And that's onto the AWPer, tapping through almost a second. Finally, Try will deal with 1, and now it's just Cassin back of sight with the AWP. Not a position you love to be in. Should know the position of both of them based on the spray and the AWP kill. So, actually, has a chance on the swing. Tries to go pistol to AWP, but Try hits his shot.
I'm surprised they weren't aware where he was. Because they saw him swing into default and spam, but maybe it was lost in translation with Try hitting the first shot. They just assumed there wasn't a 3rd player in default, which, to be fair, is a very valid assumption. It works out anyway. Imperial are able to get it over the line. But inSanity are making this look a lot more competitive. That was a 5 versus 3. They just turned into a 1v1. And the buy still isn't brilliant for Imperial. Sure, they've got the AWP out for Try. There might be an M4 and a Senchi, but there's 2 MP9s and a FAMAS.
A lot on to Try. Might have some opportunities. Oh, they're going to burst into smoke. Try needs to be ready, and he adjusts beautifully. Fall back. Sanchi will get control of middle. Comes at the cost of a player. Cassin will quickly pay that back.
Gotta be careful here. Especially with Try not giving up his position. Senchi's just caught off. Yeah, NoWay was nowhere near. NoWay went towards jungle. I don't really know what's going on in the mid-rounds for Imperial, but they're completely disjointed. And inSanity moving as a unit are just able to make things happen. And they're looking like much better than they did on Nuke, but they're also just looking like the better team. They're taking fights on their terms. Vinny will find Farsin, but it won't matter because it will have to be a save. I already mentioned the finances coming into this for Imperial and the fact there was like a selection box of weapons. Pesadeo might even deny Vinny. If it's not him, then it's SHZ.
Yeah, and this is with them getting the opening kill on the Imperial side.
Oh, Try might even lose his life. Brutal.
Oh, yeah. Alright, well, you know, maybe Mirage wasn't so much of a problem after all. They're going to have a 7-5 half. Look what Imperial are going to be working with.
Bar the Yorp, this is actually a better buy than they had the previous round.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
It's just funny how life works. Maybe tries a demon on the scout. Double push under. SHC would try. They now know 2 players reside under. You can just reset this. Molly's brilliant. Out in the open goes no way. That was your M4. SHC's got one of his own. Needs the trade, can't get it. IDK dispatches of both, and it's a 4 versus 2 in favour of inSanity, and it just keeps getting worse with that trade.
IDK quite half bit loud in this final round. Felt 1 versus 3. There's that first. Oh. Flustered on the jump. SHC on this timing will confirm it's 7-5 inSanity in the lead.
Well, just goes to show whoever wins the pistol apparently doesn't win the half. Because Imperial won the pistol, and then inSanity bring out 7 on their T side. Now we've got to see what their defense looks like. And for Imperial, kind of really need to win this to help them out just in the standings for Challenger League. Dropping the ball here would hurt, and it looks like it's getting even worse. That's the bomb dropped in mid, and it's a 2-on-2. It's a 1-on-2. It's Imperial winning the pistol.
What? Why'd you keep fighting them? You have the bomb. Oh man.
You see how I set that up? Like, oh yeah, they've got the bomb. Like, it's fine. And then they just, I don't know.
Slowly didn't
They
matter.
slowly didn't have the bomb.
Yeah, because they didn't exist. They stopped thinking, therefore they weren't. Gotta force it. Horsey worsey.
Five 7 on this angle is deadly. Normally. It's alright. Mac 10 of Vinny gets nothing. MP9's SHZ can only find 1. How the hell does Felt win that gunfight? Wild. There's Vinny. Hi, Vinny.
Yeah, maybe they're
You did shoot the glue over him and he kept it.
Come on, man.
He doesn't want it. He's the IGL, remember?
Just pick it up. Give it to someone else. You don't even have a good spawn. Well done.
Yeah, but he didn't know that.
Someone else can buy you the Mac 10.
Don't question Professor Vinny.
Bro
He's
is
chefing.
not
He look,
gonna
he's
go for it.
chefing. He's chefing.
Dude,
he's
come
chefing.
on. I feel like that was just case in bloody point.
Ah, crap.
If he had the Galil, come on. Bro was not cooking. Oven mitts on fire in the oven, and it's not even turned on.
Why you gotta do me like that, Vinny? I was out here trying to protect you. I was trying to put up a shield against slander. Did you do that, please?
It couldn't have happened any better. That was actually beautiful. He's still sticking to his guns. Oh, his gun,
One gun in
say.
particular.
Yeah. Alright.
Oh.
Round 2.
No, Vinny! He created the space! Vinny created the space with the Mac 10. The sentry is burned out, no way. This is a disaster. It's Phelps in the smoke, and he's about to die as well. How is this a 3-on-3? No one knows. Imperial going to get the kill here. Top stairs swing. Casadeo lives. Phelps is punished. Afterplant has got a shape to it, but there's no further utility. Try. Gets 1. They know the player's out towards stairs. You understand that Cassim was that CT player. It's the swing out for Desenchi. And whilst he burns his teammate alive, he gets 3 kills in addition to the enemies. And that's enough for Imperial to get 9.
He's seen sense. When he's going to be against the half fight, he thought it's time for the AK. Helps? Yeah, I feel like that position just doesn't work. Like, that's a hard one to pull off.
There's a kill back. That's how you do it on the SMG.
Ooh. Vinny. Oh, Not with any weapons. Oh no!
That is one way to kill your opponent.
He blocked the HE. He blocked him. Oh my god. Oh no.
Oh no.
Cassin.
That is a sin. Oh, that is horrible. What a horrible way to go. Weirdly enough, it might not matter. Like, he's spotted. He hasn't. SHZ finds no way, and now it's Phelps thrown into a 1v1. There is no defuse kit on SHZ, so it's got to come up good for the retake immediately. Deep plants, you can't get affected by spam. Phelps is just going to sit on triple.
Yeah, I rate it.
You hear him.
He'll hear him, and now he can just play around the boxes. There's no way you expect him to still be on triple. So he's just going to play his time, walk around. Nice and easily, casually lock it in. Never stressed.
No stress. Was it Phelps that blocked the nade?
I think it might have been, actually.
Yeah, I think it was.
Does that count as a 1G?
Does that count as his kill?
A lot of questions. I don't think I've ever seen that before. I hate you
I haven't
blocked
either.
and killing yourself because of it.
Fantastic. That was just the eco though for insanity, and they make it a 1v1. Cassin goes ladder with his AWP. Wants to peek short. Doesn't feel like he's got the tricks to pull out the full jump. But now he's safer being on this angle. But SHC's first to full. In under. Phelps starts to crawl. Cassin, nice flick onto No Way.
That HE almost gets a kill. Redemption from the HE. An assist. We are cleaning house.
Farming.
Still, you've got the two deadliest alive for Imperial.
Yeah, but how can they get the bomb?
It's a casual stroll towards top middle.
Yeah, but the smoke's
Don't mind the 4 CTs that are ready to crunch all at once. Yeah. Well, not much you can do there.
No, nothing. Absolutely nothing you can do. Finally, they get around. First round in 6 in this second half. inSanity finally claim their prize. No AWP for try. Vinny thinking about the Mac 10, but goes to the AK. We've seen a lot of mid control. We haven't seen anything fast. It could be B. It's not. Probably good news as well, because Cassin just gets boosted up.
Say, I'm very surprised how close these games have been. Still has a chance to get closer still. Positioning from the CTs. They've taken deep control on ramp. They've got Cassin holding the deep line as well. The cross through shorts covered off. The only real gap is connector.
Oh. Pesadeo tries his luck in window. It gets traded out. That's been the difference. Imperial have been lacking trades recently. IDK needs to be really careful. Is there a flash here for Vinny? No, it's just a clear, but IDK on a swivel hits the headshot.
Well, this guy might not have many kills, but the ones he gets are impactful. Phelps traded immediately. This is going to be a 1-round game. Maybe some further damage. If you can get yourself an AWP here and live. Okay, no, Cassin's now online, so no. Gonna save the AK instead. You can see Phelps has 5k, so that's 2 AKs that can be purchased. You'll have 3. Quick maths.
Bear and double loss, though. Do you want to buy it?
No, you do. With 3 AKs, I think you do. Vinny's a Mac 10 specialist.
True, he is.
You could actually 2.7 times 50, 400. No, you can't get 3. You can get 2.
I think Phelps is the only one that's going to buy.
No, he's going to drop another, surely. Oh, yeah, you might be right.
Well, because Phelps can get an AWP next round for try if he saves this
okay.
amount of money.
I think both approaches have their merit.
Yeah, I can see the argument. I think for Imperial, they're thinking, we can't let this game get too out of hand, otherwise they might lose it. 10-9, good crossfire by inSanity. It's going to be the A pop. Are you ever expecting a player in sandwich right now? The big sandwich, and SHZ is hungry, and he can't get a kill, and Nowa's died to himself. How does this keep happening, Imperial? Like, what are we doing here?
That's 3 players that have died.
And he jumped! He was jumping onto the angle! No!
Well, Phelps, don't offer up? No, almost. If only his teammate hadn't blown himself up. That's 3 times. 3 times so far on this map that someone has died to either their utility or their teammate's utility. 2 of them were themselves.
And we saw Challenger League LNZ jump off the silo as well and kill himself.
Yeah.
Someone's in the water tonight.
A lot of unaliving.
And they didn't even buy an AWP for try.
Yeah. Well, sorry.
Golly gosh. It's 10-10. This would be a huge
Kills
win for
actually got himself
inSanity.
an AK because of it. They might fight this upset. These last few rounds looked convincing.
That's because Imperial have just been so one-dimensional. What they've been doing is going mid, so this time they're going to fake out that they go in mid and then go A. They've got fast A smoke so they can throw with try. Don't know if he's got a second one there next to his feet, but he can throw top stairs, top jungle. And so it's just top con. 2 players close ramp. Timing they've got to be careful with. They're going to walk into this. SHZ will get the first, and you still know there's 2 players here, surely. No way. Can't deal with him. Try will follow up. You've just depleted the numbers so much here if you're inSanity. You're in really good spots to deal with this.
Yeah, and you know it's going to be A because that was the bomb with all those players grouped up. Caston arrives with the AWP. Looking for his target. Misses it though. inSanity at 1, saving grace. 4, Imperial is doing everything for them. And a 3K will secure 11, all off the back of inSanity.
Huge. inSanity is up to 26 kills in this map. What a baller.
Pretty decent.
Oh, horribly as well. You're on double loss here if you're inSanity. All their hard work could be undone here because if they lose this round, they will have nothing coming against map point.
Mackey's back out for Big Vin.
They're just going to go B. There's only one player here.
It's an MP9. He's got rotations on the way. Throws a little HE. Does a bit of damage too.
Oh, Phelps' timing is everything. Look at the distraction being taken. Pesadeo needs to keep mounted, and he does. And meanwhile, IDK finds 2 on the MP9. We're not done yet. inSanity want more.
Right. Can't get the Glock happening.
It's a bit too far out of inSanity's reach.
Yeah, it's
5? No.
I saw one before earlier, so... But no, the lag will lock it in. Yeah, you can see what happens there. Imperial probably didn't want to actually go then, because of the smoke, right? But because Phelps has that timing up short, and he's like ready to swing. He's like, I need to take this timing because the connector smoke's going to fade. I'm going to lose this opportunity. They force the fight through the smoke. Not only does Phelps get caught, so his timing ends up being meaningless, but then they just get destroyed by an MP9 who's sitting on the outside of a smoke that they get gray screen trying to fight. So kind of the worst case scenario in that round, all based off that timing that looked really good.
And now you've just got pistols. The Senshi is on the dig. And he has been a menace. Farsin shouldn't go down here, but could. Operative word is could. And then that gets very scary for Cassin on the orb.
I mean, it's just pistols. So
you never know.
Yeah, it would be typical if this is the way Imperial got map point. But I don't think it's going to be the case. Shouldn't be the case, anyway. Cassin. Cassin. Yeah, nice. All good. All fine. That's 12 for inSanity.
No AWP for Try either. Coming into this last round of play, they have to get it all done with the AKs here, Imperial. They've got to force OT, or inSanity will win 13-11, and they've looked brilliant. I think everyone has really pulled their weight. We speak about IDK, saying that he hasn't had the most amount of kills, but his impact has been significant. SHZ has really stepped up when it matters, and Pesadeo has been this ever-present threat. Double AWP even for inSanity. Are they cooking too much, or have they got the temperature just right? This is the first time we've actually seen SHZ go really aggressive up top mid.
They're quiet.
Time's going to work as well. Vinny will spot this out, get the kill. There's no one here on A. Varsin just shut off by Util. Kill's going to be collected. We're going OT, surely.
Yeah, we have to. Double AWP and a retake? No way. Yeah, Phelps not going to let the first one get through. Give it a go, of course, but it's just Pesadeo, who has been good. The 1 versus 4. That's one. Any more? Oh, my lord. They line up, but not to be. We do go OT.
Yeah, 27 for 15 off the Senshi. Vinny is 8 and 19. Vinny, what happened, man? Too many Mac 10s. Too many team kills as well for Imperial in crucial moments. I've had their fun. For inSanity, now that it's gone overtime, I worry that pretty much the whole game has gone for them as well.
It's a real shame. They were so close. Not done yet. They do lose the opening kill. But one comes back immediately. So it stays even. You remove Try. Big play to take out. You want to test out B again. 2 players are present. Close by. I think they are going to give it a go.
First time we've seen them really scale here. There's another rotate. Cassin's brought over the AWP. This is really well defended out of inSanity. And they've got no reason to really be here, but they don't feel convinced in by middle. Nice shot. Not the follow-up. The Senshi again. Dealing out 3 haircuts to inSanity. However, Phelps filling with utility. Doesn't matter. The Senshi's hit another one.
Looking for his 30th. Helps to plant the bomb in the smoke. Will most likely get caught here. And that leaves it to Vinny. Oh no. My god, again?
No way.
How does this keep happening? Vinny, he's defusing. Uh-oh.
How does this keep happening?
It doesn't matter. That's the crazy thing. But how have we had 4 players in one map die to their own utility?
I don't know.
I've never seen anything like it.
I don't know.
What's going on?
I don't know. It wasn't even him. It was Farsin. And Paisteo just sticks it. And Vinny has a little spray. He's like, nah, oh, I've covered all the site.
Yeah,
I've covered all the bomb.
Those 4 shots, yeah, that would have done it.
Oh, damn. Imperial are dropping the ball so much. I mean, inSanity nearly just gave him away back in. Cassin's found that head-to-head on try once more. What's happened this game? Paisteo finds another Dissension creeping and crawling, but has been spotted. Doesn't matter. Still removes Cassin. Can't deal with SHZ. And the spam through the smoke goes both ways. Vinny needs to be really careful with No Way. And Farsin's walked back over from Palace. You got the short look. This should be a lock-in. This should be a 14th for inSanity.
Yeah, it's a good setup. The SHC is low, but it might not matter. Farsin swings for 1. No Way into the clutch. 1v2. But again, IDK in short. Accounted for a moment. Timing on the jiggle's not great. Gets that first kill. 1 HP. 1 HP, but he's got the bomb. He's got the bomb, and he takes a moment.
You're stuck, though. How'd you get out of this jam?
IDK knows, but the problem is holding both these angles is really hard. So at some point, you're like, okay, has he quarter timing? Because I've not seen him for 20 seconds.
Maybe he's gone B.
30 seconds. No, he just keeps jiggling it and it works.
They deserve to win that round, inSanity. They really did. Essentially, he's given it his best efforts, but no one else has really arrived to sort of help out for Imperial. And Vinny's being a dead weight. inSanity had really good repositions there in the mid-round. Just accounted for connector. IDK just steps in at short. You've got SHZ that is still being a threat. inSanity, I thought it was them that had thrown the game away, but maybe I was wrong. They've got 2 rounds immediately on this CT side, looking for more. If they go flawless, surely that's enough.
You think so? I mean, they went out the T-half, so... Wait, did they? Yeah, they did. They got 7, right?
Yeah, they got 7.
So, if anything, I favor them even with 2. 3 feel even better. Doesn't look like they're going to be allowed it. As in a matter of seconds, it's left IDK. Won't get past the first hurdle. So Imperial pick up 1 on their T side, but yeah, I'm not quite sure it's enough.
We'll have to see. Very confusing time for Imperial. For inSanity, they've given themselves a real chance. I can't remember what was really working for inSanity. I think these mid lurks pushing through under, preventing Imperial, was really doing the damage. Cassin has woken up a lot on this CT side. Be good to see him just strike back with the orb, because we're getting the better try in these head-to-heads. Fast B, potentially on the menu. Yeah, especially with this smoke.
Yeah, looks like it. At the moment, Vinny, who's having a tough one, 9 and 21, is going to be under a lot of scrutiny. Has support from Phelps in short. So far, not a kill found for the CTs. He's smoked off, going to find 5 forward, but Vinny steps up with a double. Phelps falls. But Vinny gets his first multi, it feels, and he's not done yet. Looking for the 3rd. Does connect it. Out of nowhere, a triple kill from Vinny.
That was a brilliant flash from him as well. He just pops it off the wall. Cassin's full blind, and it just means he's even got the chance to even reload in the middle of that gunfight. Brilliant from Vinny. That's exactly what they needed. Exactly what Imperial needed. And now if you're inSanity, the whole game plan was to go B to exploit Vinny. And he's just shut you down at the first instance. What do you do now? Where can you go? What should you do? Questions entering the head. 2 rounds back in a row for Imperial. And inSanity asks the question, can you do it one more time? know he's going to do it. You know he's going to do it. He's been doing it every round.
How does Fops not get that kill?
I think he wanted to take, like, literally 2 shots and run off because they had, like, no mid control. Pesadeo now forced in the open. Cassin on the angle. There's that Phelps kill, but it comes at a cost of no way. Big fight here is between inSanitY and SHZ and Palace. That's a make or break kill. One in which inSanitY will win out. So now you're forced to go B.
Yeah, it's surprising to see the rotation quicker. Phelps will now rotate. So we'll beat them to it. In position, Vinny did all his damage. He looks to do the same, and with Vinny in tandem, Imperial look to find map point. Game point, I suppose. This Cassin can do his best to try and pressure him with a 1v4. 1, 2. And a stick on the bomb. Those 2 came fairly easy as well. Oh, whiffs the third. Finds out the position. Oh, crazy.
It's just not the way to play that.
You were tagged. You were legged. Across the
with a
bench.
Glock.
It was inevitable. You were just going to get spammed out. And the Glock.
Did he have no ammo?
Yeah, maybe. I think you just sit at back pillar there and try and reload, right? Well,
Yeah.
Either way. Stressful situation. Can't pull it over. Imperial. Serious point.
I think Imperial have woken up again. That was closer, though, from inSanitY. It's just their entry path in on B is just all over the place. They're not prepared for a player back site. They're not prepared for a player short. Feels like everything's a little bit hectic. I don't mind this. Fast play out A, and then they try and scale middle. And it does work. It comes at a consequence of Try getting so heavily involved. 5-7's out. That's even a headshot.
Lord.
3 versus 2. Cassin's on 1 HP. This feels like it's a done deal.
You've heard of a drive-by. How about a drive-by?
Nice try. For
The Tribe 7. 2v3. Completely separated. An isolated kill. And that's going to draw them over. Could drop the left smoke. Oh, Cassin, he has a free B bomb site. Kind of. Yeah, it is free now.
Yeah, but they don't know that, and SHC hasn't seen anything. Oh, timing here is everything. Oh, he's jumped over to short. Cassin's heard him. Yeah, there's no way you're expecting Cassin in connector. That's the way back in. Vinny 1v2.
Swing.
And he can't get the first.
Oh,
We're going
the
to OT
miss.
again.
I can't believe it. Run it back. What's that? 3 on 2?
Yeah.
4 on 2?
3 on 2.
Damn. Beautifully played. SHG edges out, catches one player, causes Imperial to sweat. They just take their time with it.
I don't know why Try moved. Like, you've got Vinny over there. If it's just B, you retake. You don't need to get ahead of the play. Especially in that 2v2.
Back we go.
Break on the smoke. Only 1 kill. Tries on a walk.
I guaranteed that one. Can we go on OT without a player blowing themselves up? It's the question I'm wondering.
Fingers crossed.
In? Ah, I can't get past this NG. Almost does. That would have been a big kill. That would have caused a lot of pressure then onto mid, and that would have meant Vinny was looking elsewhere. That would have given them the way to be. That fight going that way instead means that Imperial have everyone there to defend.
Damn, Vinny just wanted another overtime so he could pad his stats and make them look a little bit more respectable. Do you know what? Fair. Rate it, Vinster. He's now up to 15. He started OT #1 with like 8. Even the second half of OT, I think he had like 9.
Yeah, they got that triple kill. Times they are changing. Halves of CTs, really.
It feels like No Way is always winning that first fight in mid. They vacated it. Completely gave it up. inSanity looked to retake it. No Way stands back in connector. Has got this connection of Phelps. Who's going to drop a smoke for him. Bomb is still in spawn. And that smoke's not very good, actually, because he can't see over the top of it.
Okay. Everyone dumps their utility in middle, but inSanity do get some space. Fortunately, walking into an A bomb site with 3 players lying in wait. Gonna be very difficult to break through. No way. Gets the dink. And with his HP, that's a worthwhile trade. Senchi gets one back. He's on fire, forced out, but he's not feeling too uncomfortable because Try's there to help him out. And he helps out indeed with the double. There's Phelps to swing. That one, basically after No Way got the opening kill, felt like Imperial were going to walk it in.
Yeah, nice little bait and switch with the Senchi and Try. He just waits for the Senchi to fall back off the angle, anticipates the Palace lurk, bang, then rescopes on ramp, another kill. He's really warmed into this ever since OT rolled around as well. 27 and 18 for Try.
Oh, Phelps wanted to go for the quick play. Everyone's blind, but there were so many players there and just spraying in on the angle. Never going to be favorable for Phelps.
Yeah, he tried to dive into underpass, like his cousin Michael. Oh. Michael Phelps. He's a swimmer. Dive in.
The execute, they go. But Try, he's waiting there. And flying over off the diving board comes Basadeo, gets his onto Vinny. Shark out of water. In fact, they just got overwhelmed. Try doing his everything, but it's not enough to Senchi, who's been the hero throughout this. 1 versus 2 for him. 35 kills and counting. They're actually going to fall all the way back. So gonna try and go through short. It's the jump. Bomb not down yet. But this long pause, yeah, Kassan's aware and spots him out. So he's going to go back the other way. Gotcha. Kassan's now holding this angle though. So just need to fight your way through. Swing from empty, gets it done. So 1 T round.
Yeah, awesome. You said he dive bombed off the diving board of B-Apps. Pesa Daly. Tom Daly.
Oh,
British diver.
He retired today.
Yeah, he did. Now he's playing Counter-Strike with inSanity. It's crazy.
All right, let's just...
Great round from Pesadeo. I enjoyed inSanity just trying to be sneaky and just Cassin every
Going back
moment.
and
Was like,
forth.
Cassin was just like, yeah, all right, I know you're here now. And you're over there. So they grab one. One's all they needed to force double OT on T side. Imperial are smashing B. Great time on this kill. IDK, the only one here, needs more than, well, nothing. Unfortunately, finds nothing. Nade on No Way? How is he not dead? And essentially just kills him. Through the smoke, through the wall, and now Vinny jumps up, takes the opportunity for the bomb whilst it goes down. You can't save this. You got to go for it, but it's a 3-on-5 on B.
Yeah, this opening T round is just going to alleviate so much pressure. It's been the CT sides doing all the work, but with 2 chances to close after this. Not looking good. Not looking good at all. Orb to be held on to by Cassin. Again, Imperial find their way to map point.
That's a good call out of Imperial. inSanity have been getting the best of them, just sort of in this mid control, so you just go for a fast play immediately out the gate. IDK just gets nothing. From there, the bomb site is just completely overwhelmed. It wouldn't surprise me if they just do it again. Maybe not B, maybe they'll go A. But a fast play, I think, is definitely the answer here for Imperial. They got 2 stabs at it. Then go B one round. If it doesn't work, they can go A. Vice versa.
Oh, that's the bomb dropped. I think I might have even trickled forward. No? Yes? No. It's all good. Then we can pick it up. Casting with a good opening kill. Senchi. So you want to go around this corner. Probably not expecting anyone to push Palace on the CT side after getting an opening kill.
Here come the smokes. And the molly. That gives confirmation that the Senchi is in Paris? Palace.
The Senchi in Paris.
Oh, blow on the smoke gets the trade, but Fastin saw Phelps' toes for free. And suddenly it is a 4-on-3. The Senchi can't lurk out of the Palace. And Vinny's just waiting. Vinny's really hoping there's this lurk that is just never coming in. It was never shown in regulation. 35 seconds.
Frozen Versailles. All right.
20 seconds.
You gotta go for this. It's OT.
15 seconds. You're dead. It's over. This could go triple OT. And whilst we've got the time, Pesadeo has one of my... He's actually got one of my favourite nicknames in CS. Because if you translate Pesadeo, it just means nightmares. Which I think is kind of cool.
That is actually sick. Did you like my Versailles joke?
Yeah, because I said she's in Paris.
Yeah, and it's a palace.
Yeah, it's...
Yeah.
Yeah. I got it.
Just want to make sure the 50 viewers at home knew the joke. It's gonna waste my best material on you, you know.
Yeah, that's fair. This has been actually a really enjoyable game of Mirage, and it might just carry on. Fastin has found 2 kills. Immediately, Try can't find anything either. Phelps finds 1, but it comes at a massive consequence of his health. Vinny could deal with Cassin, but you still got the big issue of a Vinny clutch and getting the bomb. A 1v4? He's not even in the vicinity. Now he is. Can't collect the kill. We go again.
Yeah, why not? Why not? Run it back. We're having fun. It's a good... These two teams are just absolutely brawling. I hope that pause is temporary.
Same.
Don't want the fun to end.
Oh dear. Right, magic number for triple OT is 22 now. Never mind. I thought we were going to go. We just don't. If we get 21-21, we go again.
You know, the more CS, the better. That's my philosophy. All right. It's time. OT number 3. Ladies and gentlemen, the excitement never ends here in ESL Challenger South America. It's inSanity on one side, and it's VinSanity on the other. Let's go.
Cole just messaged me from NAECL. He's just gone, that's insane. Thanks, Cole. That was insane for the Senshi. Just gets rid of Pesadeo instantly.
Try catches SHC as he tries to get flashed into middle. 5-on-3. Looking into the orb is maybe one of the few ways this could come undone. Oh, he whiffs.
Cassin, no. And now they're going to
got a
split
kill.
B. Oh, the timing. Oh, the timing. That is
Blundered.
horrible.
Absolutely blundered.
Oh, I'm fast in. Yeah, you never expected Try to do that. Another 3 kills for him. He's catching up to the Senshi.
Yeah, it's good. I think he was like, you know what? They put me as their player to watch. We really need to make sure we outfrag the Senshi.
Nearly there. This was the Senshi as well, like 29 kills in reg. And I think Try was on 20, and now he's got like 14 in OT. Looking unbelievable. Vinny's caught up as well. Shout out, Vinny.
Yeah. Redemption continues.
Vindication.
Oh, that's way better. Right there for the taking too. Well done.
Thank you.
Alright, Cassin. It's time. Didn't happen last round, but you spotted the barrel. You spotted the barrel, you spotted the head. Easy peasy, and now they're all focused on you. Your teammate can swing. That is perfection.
Phelps.
Smoked off. Phelps
4 by
gets
3.
caught. 19-19.
Yeah, Phelps got 4 by 3 there hard. There was a way back into that if the Senchi's got a little bit more room to breathe. Phelps able to take down the player on sight, but no, goes the other way. 19-19. I don't even know what the caveat is here now. 2 T rounds, is that going to be enough? I think so. I think every CT side has got... No. I can't count. Yeah, of course they've all got 2. That's how we're here. Hasn't been a lockout from either of them. Need a lockout on one of these. Look at the Senshi. Oh, this is the fastest B split I think we've seen all game. And Cassin, how many chances are you going to give him? Oh, another one. And he still can't claim his prize. It's Vinny that overwhelms his teammates. Cassin is still alive somehow, finally to put out his misery. And Vinny's had enough.
He really has. This guy was on 9 kills in like the second last round of the heart of regulation, and now it's almost 1 KD. Cassin gonna be feeling a little silly after that. He had a lot of opportunities in the right place with the AWP. That's gonna be 2 T rounds for Imperial. Looks like they've won out every half in OT, and yet somehow we continue.
Well, they haven't.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Just feels like it though, you know?
It does, yeah. It's like you blink and it's like, oh, we're back to OT. How did inSanity do that? And it's just these mistakes being made just by Imperial. inSanity have these like really cool mid rounds just on the CT side where they are just pushing the extremity and finding a kill back. And Imperial just aren't prepared. The timing of their lurks has not been good, which is why these fast, punchy plays onto sites have been really effective. Fight for mid again. Feels like we've seen it about 100 times because, well, we have. Tries just burnt alive in a molly for 50 damage. Pesadeo wanted to peek and punish him, but now can't. Oh, that nade is... He's thankful. He doesn't get attacked by it. Now,
Yeah, I've not seen enough grenades killing people.
No, true.
Noties.
The Sentry's been here every round. You have to clear under Palace because the Sentry has not moved. He's been incredibly one-dimensional. If he's not here, he's in Palace.
Yeah, that's his thing. Way catches Pesadeo, and essentially uses that moment to swing up and swing into ramp. Punished after 2, but job's done. Or is it? No way caught off. Try lies in wait.
Oh.
That's just a timing shot. It's cruel. It's unusual. And it leaves it to IDK to clutch. Needed a perfect shot onto Phelps, not to be. Imperial now with 3 chances. No, 2 chances.
2.
2 chances. But they've had a few already.
They have. They've had a lot of opportunities to close this game, but inSanity are just holding on for dear life. That could have been IDK's moment. His name up in lights. The 1v2, but couldn't get past the first. And where Imperial have raised their floor, inSanity have not. But this is still not a good enough result for Imperial, in my opinion. The fact that it looks like they might close now, but the fact it's taken 3 overtimes, considering that this is supposed to be inSanity's one of their worst maps, one of your best. The fact that Nuke looks so convincing, you know, like there's a lot of issues here.
Yeah, to be honest with you, I think we're going to be disappointed with the outcome no matter what. I really thought inSanity were going to do something special here. And they were so close. Not done yet.
I was going to say, they still might.
Still might. Struggling. A lot of damage done early in middle. These rounds have had a bit of that inSanity to them. Certainly way into it. Gonna be trying B. Vinny's warmed up, and he's got the whoop this time. How much can you get done with the secondary sniper? Cassin heard on that scope, so Phelps, I think, can deal with him pretty easily. Vinny finds his. Oh, and he finishes the job. Phelps gets the one in short. And Imperial will close. It takes triple OT, but they get it done.
Yeah, they do close it. Fair play to inSanity, because they played a brilliant game. It genuinely, as you said, felt like they were actually going to close this map on multiple times, but as soon as it hit OT, I don't know what it was, but Imperial, something shifted. It took 3 overtimes for that shift to fully be resolved, but they were able to do it. Our player to watch was Try. We could bring that up now because he had like a great game in overtime, especially was just fantastic. Over 30 kills, essentially over 40 kills. That was really special from Imperial.
Yeah, great performance from the two of them. Imperial take both best of ones today. inSanity can't provide the upset, unfortunately, so they'll still live to fight another day. Still sitting good on the standings, but Imperial, they needed to win. They've not had a good run so far in the standings, so getting these early dubs feels a lot, a bit of faith for them. Still a long journey ahead, but yeah, from the bottom to the top is their journey, and that's our journey here done on South America. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you soon.